So today we're in Chongqing finally, and this is where I grew up. This is where I was born. So we can see, you probably see a lot of like modern skyscrapers buildings in Chongqing, but this is kind of old buildings, kind of how most Chongqing people, like my generation, people grew up until we're like 10 or 15 years old. Then moved to a more like fancy 20, 30 floors gated community buildings. So this kind of building, uh, they're not gated, but they're much older. So this building normally they are belonging to some kind of old factories. Back then in the 80s and 90s in China, people who work in the factory or in the company, they got to assign an apartment building to live with family, which is also closer to where they work. So it's also like a community. Most people live in the same building. They're working in the same company. So yeah, it's pretty nice. But now a lot of places looks a bit older, but we want to keep the history. So a lot of places are repurposed. For example, right here, it's a and up there, it's a hot restaurant. So people are trying to keep the history and also moving forward to adapt everything to a modern life.